Solana meme coin has been making headlines lately. This Solana meme coin has been making gains like crazy lately. And, it made a lot of gains before, but it kind of went down, but now it's kind of back. So we're going to be talking about this. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Let's get straight into it. So what we're going to be talking about is Shark Cat. Yes, I know it sounds funny, but yes, we're talking about Shark Cat. All right, so 43.8% up in the last 24 hours, 28.6 million market cap, 6.5 million in 24-hour trading volume. As you can see in the last 30 days, it is down 44.4%. But if you look at the max time, it was up a lot before, but no longer is it up the same amount. Like it was like $116 million market cap. Absolutely crazy market cap. But ever since then, it's been down. But it has a cult like community, a cult like fan base. And when I see projects that are like this, that have a fan base in a community that's almost like a cult, these are typically the ones that go up because the people are just so honed in on this one project and there's just holding strong. And whenever you see stuff that's like a cult like following for crypto, for a meme coin, it's typically a good sign. So that's why I'm looking at this. I haven't bought it yet. I'm just kind of looking at it like, maybe this could be a good idea. And it is up a lot right now, which is one of the reasons why I'm not buying yet, because I don't like to buy things when they're up insanely huge. But this is something that I'm saying is on my radar now. So I have this on my radar. I added it to my little portfolio here on CoinGecko, and I'm watching it. So it's something that I'm going to consider. Now, I just kind of want to show you guys, the cult that they have here. They say Jeet out, Chad in. They posted this 6 hours ago, by the way. Study retard strength. Study being unfuddable. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So unfuddable. And study cults, and they are a cult pretty much. And they say let's ride. So yeah, like I'm saying, like you want to look at these cult like followings when they have these types of meme coins, because these types of meme coins, they're typically the ones that end up going up. And yeah, it's a pretty funny meme coin. I mean, you will lose a lot of money in meme coins, but some you can make money in. This is just one that I'm looking at, and it has a good, decent following. And I'm pretty sure the people who follow this coin are probably watching this video now. Let me know what you guys think about it inside the comments. Do you think this is something worth people who don't know anything about it getting in on? Is it worth me getting in on? Let me know in the comments. But it's looking like it could be another one of those meme coins. And I like to just throw out these little gems out there because some of them could actually hit. And I think this one right here could actually hit. So let me know what you guys think inside the comments. But kind of looking at some of the technicals here, just looking at the RSI. For starters, the RSI is pretty high right now, and we did just now get a huge pump inside of the prices here. So as the RSI gets closer up here, the Stotch RSI, it's about to cross. Typically when that happens, you do see a pullback. But it doesn't always happen like that, right? It doesn't always happen like that, but that's typical, okay? Because sometimes you can reach the top like this, like how I did here, and then it looks like it's pulling back, but it's really just a tiny, tiny pullback right before it goes up even more. And that's exactly what we've seen here. So same thing could happen again, but will it happen? That's the real question. So that's what I'm watching out for here right now. And I'm just kind of showing you guys like how I pretty much vet for cryptos here, because a lot of times like I'll do the vetting for the crypto on the fly. Like kind of how we're doing right now, the vetting for this is on the fly. And it's kind of looking a little bit promising, a little bit, just because of the cult like following. That's one thing that I actually like about it. It's seeming like the community is really strong. Whenever you have a strong community, like that's all you really need in crypto to have a successful crypto project is a strong community. So as long as the community is strong, the project is going long, right? So that's kind of what it's looking like here. Now, just looking at the Fibonacci retracement, we are at a nice little level here. Let me just straighten that out a little bit there. But yeah, looking at the Fibonacci retracement here, we're at a critical level here, because if we continue to go down, obviously, I don't see it going down anymore. Like it's kind of reached the bottom, and I think that's why we've seen it go up all of this percentage. Like we've seen a huge pump, 43.8%, and I think that's because it actually reached its bottom. And typically whenever a crypto reaches its bottom, you'll always see like some huge pump like that coming right after it reaches its bottom. So since it's technically at a bottom, I mean, it could continue to run up even higher, or it could pull back down to the bottom until the whole overall market starts to pump again. Because remember, the whole overall market is not pumping right now. Like that money right there that just now came into this coin probably came out of Solana because Solana dropped a little bit. So yeah, people probably took it out of other places and like, look, it's at the bottom. We're gonna pump this. That's kind of what it's looking like. But yeah, the bottom seems like it's here. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think this is at its bottom, or do you think it has a little bit of ways to go? Because it can't really go any lower. Like it's at 27.2 million market cap. It could go a little bit lower, but remember these are like a cult like following, like a cult like, all of them are really in on it. Like this whale right here, $215,000 is what they bought. It went up to 255,000. They made 39,000. But if you look at all the whales here, like the whales are holding onto this coin strong. So we're just going to look at a few whale wallets here. This one, the most they have is inside of Dog with Hat. And they have Popcat and they have Bonk. This is a literal millionaire, $22.5 million in Solana coins, $9.65 million in Dog with Hat, $6.41 million in Popcat, and $6.18 million in Bonk. And then they have 277.57K inside of Shark Cats. And then they have some inside of Cat and a Dog's World a little bit. But they have a lot of money in Shark Cat. And that's not the only one that's like that. There's a lot of look, and I'm just to kind of show you, like, I'm not just picking random whales and showing you like, hey, look at this whale. Like these whales have a lot of money here. Like I'm not like looking at the whale and be like, hey, look at this whale, and it's not really one that's actually holding. But like if you look at the whales, a lot of them are trading. Okay, some of them are trading, but then there's also a lot of them that are actually holding. So you would be surprised how many of these whales will buy something like this and they will just hold it for the long run until it just pumps and makes them stupid money. So a lot of the whales will do stuff like that. They'll buy it and they'll hold it until eventually it makes them a bunch of money. So one example, let's just click a random wallet here. I can bet you like one of these whales are just buying this token and just holding it for the long run. So this whale, they bought 4 months ago and they just have so many coins that they bought 4 months ago. Haven't sold the coins. You see, one moment they sold or they transferred it to another wallet, but then immediately transferred the same coins back to their wallet. So they're probably just moving their coins around. But this whale has been holding like for the last 4 months, and we have a lot of different whales like this. When I see projects like this that have whales that have been holding for such a long time, and it's on Mexi Global. If you want to check out Mexi Global, check out the link in my description. Sign up through that link, and it'll help the channel out a lot. You can trade it over there on Mexi. So yeah, check out that link inside of the description. It'll definitely help out the channel a lot. But anyways, looking at some of these other whales, and look, I'm just clicking on random whales here. I'm clicking on random whales, and a lot of these whales, they got a lot of coins in here. Now this whale, it looks like they sold like 1 million like 4 months ago, but they haven't sold since then, which is kind of big. Like look at how much coins they bought. They bought hundreds of thousands of coins, millions, millions, and millions of coins, and then they sold some, but they kept most of it. So they sold some at the peak. It looks like they sold it at the peak, and then they kept some afterwards, which kind of shows like they're probably expecting it to come back. They're expecting it to make a comeback. So a lot of these whales still have hundreds of thousands of dollars inside of this coin. This whale right here, $125,000 inside of this coin. And let's just go ahead and click on their transfers. Haven't sold any of it, and as you can see, well, maybe inside of a longer time period you'll see a little bit sold, like 26,000, 24,000, but they're literally buying millions of this coin and they're still holding it. And they kind of knew that it hit a bottom, so since it bottomed out, they bought it. It starts to pump. Now they're making more money. So yeah, a lot of these whales, they're doing pretty good on this coin. They're making a lot of money on this coin. So this is probably something I'm going to be watching out for. I'll keep you all updated I'm just going to be putting out a lot of gems like this, so you'll see a lot of videos coming out of me going over different Solana gems, because a lot of these Solana coins are really going hard right now. But anyways, this is pretty much all I got for y'all today. Let me know what you think about this coin. You think it's worth it? Hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Check out the link in the description for MEXC. If you want to go ahead and sign up for that, you can go ahead and trade this coin on there as well. And you'll be helping support the channel if you sign up through the link in the description. As always, I'll be back with another video.